It wasn't, I don't know why I always remember Arizona as desert, but I think there's a good mixture of everything.
Yeah, yeah, because
Uh,
I just Googled like walking trails around Prescott and other hikers had posted pictures of different places. I'm like, that's pretty fun going around.
right,
Yeah.
how are you feeling? Anything
Feeling good.
sore?
Sore, but not in a painful way, just, yeah, we just moving and shaking this weekend, but the weather, yeah.
Gotcha. Anything you want to work on more in particular?
Nope.
Go through, we'll get a little hidden cardio. We're gonna go for
Okay.
3 minutes.
Okay,
So just to kind of, we're gonna go like, just
just running.
warming up, yep, just a
Okay.
little, then I'll bring,
just running in place.
yeah, just a light jog in place. We're just gonna go 30 seconds. And then the next 30 seconds, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then high knees coming back. Boom, and just a lateral. Repeat. 3 exercises going in. There we go. Not almost. Yep, yeah, we're going. That way I got my timer. My timer's not working. This is my backup.
Yeah, that's good.
3, 2, and 1, and then 4 side to side. Yep. 4, and then high knees coming back. Job. Seconds. I have so much little lint. Every time I open the garage, it's great, but then it's like, oh, stuff from the seconds left. And then 2 jumping jacks. And then there's 3, 2, 1. And the next one, we're gonna go into mountain climbers. Good job. Feeling okay?
Yeah.
There a good turnout at your conference speaking?
There's like 400 people there.
Oh, wow. Man. 3, 2, 1, and mountain climbers. Good job. 2 seconds. Doing great. You're almost there. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side swings. Boom.
I'm tired.
Let's go side, yep. Shuffle side. Good. Job that heart rate. And once we change it, it's all these different levels. Harder on your brain. 3, 2, and 1. So gently. So me, foot. There you go. Me, foot. Perfect. Foot. You got it. Job. Three, 2, 1. Perfect. So you did 3 minutes.
Okay.
That was huge, even though, but as you were getting tired, your body, it was just, and that's fine, but you see how we adjust. So it's going hard. And so instead of me like, oh, come on, Helen, just a second. No, we're just going to adjust it to go a little bit more impact. Because I had other things in there, but I was like, nope, okay, once.
She's dying.
No. Yeah, you did great, but look at the first time. You wouldn't have been able to do that. So 3 minutes is night and day difference. That's a big improvement. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to take a circle and really like have your legs, big circle, and then a good slam. We're gonna go 5 all the way down and then 5 on the other side.
All in my direction.
Yep, all one direction. 1, there you go.
To take off my.
Yep. 2, good. That's it. Squeezing those obliques, those legs. 3, 4, 1 more. Perfect. Now the other direction. Good. 3, 4, Perfect. Now what I want you to do is I want you to slam and then come back in. So as you slam, 1, there you go. Then 2, good. 3, 4, good job. Now we're gonna go all the way through. So I want you to hold 30 seconds on one side. Just having your leg activated and your obliques. So slightly bent, 30 seconds, not real hard, but just getting those stabilizers. Yep, and you're just going back and forth. Perfect. Good job. You guys, so don't go too far. There's a lot of motions going in there. That core that stabilizes with the leg. Good. 10 seconds left. Good work. Good work. 2, 1. Good job. Now the other side. No, these are tough. Work. 10 seconds left. Look at that. Good stabilizer. Core is working. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna do a little 30-second. Well, actually, we're gonna go 20 seconds. We're gonna go 2 minutes. So what I want you to do is like a kettlebell swing. Have this here, and I want you to squeeze your glutes in your back, lower back. Don't lift with your arm. So as I'm going here, we're gonna go 20 seconds. Right side, left side, the other hand is free. And then we're gonna go 20 seconds on the other side. And then the next 20 seconds, we're gonna repeat turning where you're pivoting on the ball to actual, and we're gonna do a 2-minute round. This is
Doing some of
gonna
my stuff for the sledgehammer this weekend.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, if any of this hurts,
Okay.
just let me know. We'll go 20, a minute 30. So we'll go all the way through 2 minutes, but we'll cut and go time.
Yeah,
30
just doing
seconds.
one.
Yep, and the hand could be kind of like and then when you come up, squeeze, arch your back, allow that, yep, your arm to swing. You're pivoting with the hips, squeezing those glutes. 15 seconds. Good. You guys have the demos done or no? Or almost?
We're doing a deck at her place this weekend.
2, 1, other
I'm
side.
going to try that.
Oh, man. Yep. And having this arm, yep. And then as you come up, squeezing those glutes. It's amazing at how much it's fun, but then it's like, oh, there's a lot of different muscle groups that we're not used to using. I had to do gardening. I was like, man, squatting down and reaching.
That's
3, 2, 1. So we're gonna go activating and pivoting on the ball of your foot. Yep, that pivot all the way through. There you go. Using your staying on that ball of the foot. Good, turning in. Good job. Yeah, demoing with sledgehammering. Oh. When I first moved to Oregon, I was working at a car wash, and we are coming back another 30 seconds. And the distributor, he was like older gentleman, and he would bring these 55-gallon drums and ended up becoming a really good friend. And next thing you know, I was like, oh yeah, coming, I didn't know what snow was or wood chopping, because coming from the inner city of LA, it was like different. I would split all of his wood. He's like, man, you're hired, you're staying here. And it was funny, it was a good workout, but it was like and other leg or other side. Doing okay? Okay. This is so less meat. Even if it just goes down, control with your hips. Allow your arm to just swing. I want you to feel that on the legs and glutes. That 10 more seconds. You're doing great. Yeah, for years of splitting his wood. He was very happy. 2 more, last 30 seconds. We're just going down, side to side. Yep. Pivoting. Good.
Arms are split.
That's it. Last 15 seconds. Focusing on those legs on this next one. Got it. 10 seconds. Good job. All right. Now, what we'll do, we'll focus in on those hamstrings first, and then we'll get inner thigh. What I'll have you do is we're gonna have your feet just kind of laying, lay face up. Yep. We're gonna do the hamstring curls. We're gonna go 5. And then as we lift our hips up, is that about even? Yeah, it seems. So now we're gonna have our legs straight out, and then what I want you to do is bring them in, but you're gonna lift your hips up. And if you need it harder, I can raise it up, but once you're yep, you're gonna lift your butt up off the ground. That's high. There you go. 1. We're gonna go 5, 2. Good. Try to keep it up. Don't let it touch. 3. There you go. 4. So you feel it back on the back of the legs.
Yeah, on the calves.
Okay, and 5. Now relax. Perfect. So this next one, we're gonna go out, kind of like a V, and then coming back. 5
Keeping my bum up.
Yep. There you go. There's 1. Good. Excellent. 2, 3. One more. 5. Perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 3. One leg's gonna come in, and we're gonna hold 2. Every 2 counts as 1. So 3. Lifting, keeping your bum up. All right. 3. 1 out. Good. There's 1. Excellent. Good job. Okay, now what I want you to do is we're gonna go side to side 3 times. Legs can be slightly bent. But we're just gonna go side to side. Yep. Good. 2. Okay. 3. You got 5 in you. Stuck.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're gonna take. You busy? Okay, maybe get some water, and then if you're coming down, when did you come back from Arizona?
I mean, so
Oh,
I can
okay.
but
Did you eat anything this morning? Oh, okay. So even any, so like a little piece of toast or avocado, something light, but then afterwards refuel, because your body's depleted, and then that way you have to refuel it out. We won't go too hard, and we'll stay upright if you're getting too dizzy, because I don't want this to be like a hard workout. I mean, it's gonna be hard, but it's harder when you have no fuel in it. So what I want you to do is step out, we're gonna work on, we're gonna go 5 one side, and we're gonna turn around, and we're gonna step in the other side.
Yeah, I think this, I was working on the computer late last night too, so I think that
Oh,
makes a difference doing a stupid. Document. So I'm going.
yep, business. Go in, yep, right to the side of your foot. There you go. If you want it harder, you can step out further. You feel that on the inner thigh, right? Yeah, we'll go 10. Good. Try to keep those hips straight. There you go. One more. You're practicing your pirouettes.
Right.
No. Nope, so keep on that same leg. So we'll reach that leg out. Then I want you to go out as far as you can. There you go, one.
Not just,
Yeah, just kind of straight, yep. And then kind of towards over here toward me, there you go. So this way you want to feel it all on the side of them, yep. And on those roots, very good. There you go, forward. Uh, good footwork transition.
yeah, it feels like something.
Oh.
Over.
You know, have you seen those arcades where they have those blocks and those colorful, like there's 9 squares and you have to try to light them up? I was like, oh man, I did it a couple times. I was like, okay, and then I got my vertigo because of lights and the camera. I was like, oh, nope, so no more.
And I forget what I'm doing.
Yep, so you're just gonna step out. Yep, right on that, focusing in on that IT, keeping those hips nice and square, good. Good job. Good. Another leg slightly bent, there you go. Okay. And this next one, we're gonna go all four, and we're gonna put this kind of right on the arch of our foot. And so what I want you to do is you're gonna be inside, outside. Keep this band so it goes on the outside of your leg. As you're gonna come in, and I want you to click or stick straight out. We're gonna go 5, and then we're gonna go 5 circles one way, 5 circles the other way. Oops. And then 5 outside. So when we go outside, we're really gonna fire off that glutes and that hamstring. So 5.
Push out.
Yep.
Push.
And then if you need to adjust your weight, you can come in a little crawling forward, you know what I mean? But we're gonna keep that leg up the whole time. Yep. And then that will go on the outside of your knee. There you go. Is that okay? Two. Yep. And then keeping this hip squared down. There you go.
Jeez.
Now 5 circles going one way, legs straight. One. Good, good, good.
Jeez, freaking band is something.
5. Now the other way. I'm gonna help the band. Oh. 2. There you go. 3. 4. Good. 5. Now coming straight out to the side. Yep. 2. You feel that on those glutes, right?
Yep.
Good. 4. 5. Got it.
Yowzers. Thanks for being my band guy.
Oh, heck yeah. Sorry, my foot there, my hand out.
I trapped you, you have to do the work with me.
And then I'll guide this so it doesn't hit on the inside. There we go. So 5 straight in.
Oh, my legs crooked, or why does it do that?
No, it is just a little awkward and it's a lot more, it's harder than, because all the stabilizers. 3, good. 4, one more. 5. 5 circles. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 4, 5. This last 5, I'm just making sure everything's gonna feel a little sore. 3, 4, good job. 5, got it.
Yeah.
Feel that on. Was that?
I'm just a little bit out of it today.
Okay. Well, you're doing great. This is especially, well, I mean, did you sleep good or
All right.
are you under a little bit more stress?
I don't know why I'm feeling, I just feel dopey. A little bit out of body.
Out of body? Well, you're still here. We'll just make those adjustments all the way through. So what I want you to do is I want you to come out, come down. 1. So you're gonna stay kind of like a lunge, not real deep, but I want your hips to work. So we're gonna go like 5. So we're gonna get the shoulders 5 one way, 5 the other way. And if you want to go lighter, and let's go lighter. As opposed, because I don't want to, you know what I mean? I would rather. And so this leg, left leg's on the floor. Here's gonna go into like 5 circles. 1, 2, 3. Now, you can feel that on those obliques, shoulders. Yep, perfect. Good job. Yep. Now switch to the other side. Stay in the lunge. Yep. And there you go. Good. All those arms.
They feel fine.
They feel fine.
They're tired, but they don't hurt.
Okay, we're gonna do some stabilizers. Since you don't have socks, there's no slip and slip. So this is gonna be a good little. Oops. So what I want you to do is I want you to have like, you're gonna go 5, just kind of as you come down, just stay below your waist. But I want you to reach out and come down. So
Okay.
you don't have to go above, but reaching out to stabilize 5 on one side and then 5 kind of on the other. You want it harder, grab closer, easier, grab. And then I'm gonna spot you from the back by keeping you on. And then as you stand closer to that circle. Yep, perfect. And so as you roll out, I want you to squat down. Yep, and then as you come up, 1, good. 2, good. 3, 4, good.
Yeah, my knees squeaking.
You okay? Good. Keeping those legs 2. Keep preparing you for the pull pedal paddle. 3.
Have you ever done that?
No, I've done it with the kids, but okay. Now we're gonna stay on that one, and we're gonna go right side. I want you to come down, and we're just gonna go 5. So this is gonna get the negative. You want it harder? Go on this side. Yep, and then that's your counterweight. You're gonna bring it straight up square to your face, and then you're gonna kind of drop down and let that one go down. Yep, right to like an arm curl. 1. There you go. If you want it harder, slide your hands closer together. Left hand in. Good. More. Good. You know, the drill hitting. So we're going to stay on the bow string, but I want you to go 15 seconds here, 15 seconds here, 15 seconds here. So we're going to work the shoulders, arms, all the way through.
And then flat ground.
Yep, so we grab on that handle, there we go, 15 seconds, just right in front. Yep, perfect, just like that. And the stabilizers, good job. This is a little hot, can go a little faster. No, I'm kidding. Good job. That's it. 7 seconds left, and we're gonna go right at the forehead. 3, 2, 1. Right at the forehead. Yep, so face that way. Good. Good job. Got it. 5 seconds left. 4, 2, 1. Now above the head. Yep.
Are you going up and down or
Up and down. Or out, sorry. Yep, there we go.
I don't know what I'm doing,
Yep.
Jimmy.
So have it out. So like this, perfect. All right. There we go. Just getting those triceps. Good job. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job.
That is a weird tool.
Yeah, well, once it goes in here, so now what I want you to do is you're gonna have this going up and down, low. A little bit, keeping this hand, so we're gonna go 15 seconds, so we're just firing one hand. So keeping this up, 15, and then straight in here, 15.
Okay, go on down there.
Yep, because this is making your core and all. Yep, stay below the belly button, there you go. That's it, perfect. Good, and then this hand will be independent, making your legs forward, good job, 7 seconds, and we're gonna go right at the. Did you see any donkey signs, mule crossings down there?
No, just like poisonous snakes,
Oh.
poisonous bugs.
Oh, good job.
I mean, I didn't see poisonous bugs or snakes, but just the signs to be.
Yeah. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, good job.
Is it?
Yep. There you go. See, just preparing you for the next boat ride too. No. Stay below the belly button. There you go.
Geez. What an interesting little mind fuck.
Yeah. Doing great. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good
You're
job.
so wacky. I'm here.
Yep. All right.
I don't even know what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. Make
Yep.
it move.
Just like that fast twitch muscles. Good job. This is one of the physical therapy things in there. Last 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job.
It's a goofy puzzle.
Here, so this one you can grab it together, and then you're gonna keep this short movements, and your whole goal is to like, as soon as this starts going one way, you want to go the other way, as opposed to trying to move your arms.
Okay.
So we're staying here, and we're gonna go 30 seconds. Whether you want to cup it or interlace it. Yep, right in there. 30 seconds, ready and go time. There you go. That's it. Just like that. Keep doing those. Perfect. You're doing great. Gotta keep breathing, keep breathing. 20 seconds left. Yep.
Geez, I can't do it. That's right.
Go. Doing great, Helen. Keep it going, girl. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3,
Oh my God.
1. Good job.
This is not my friends.
You're like, just lay it down. No, this is a lot like now. We're gonna try it on solid ground because this stabilizer. So what I'm doing this, try to really like do this, but not on the both. 10 seconds. You got this now.
I don't think so.
Yep. There you go. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good job. Getting dizzy with it? No. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna work a little ones I don't think I've done, some stabilizing. So actually we're gonna go with one. So these swivel. But what I want you to do is you're gonna swivel your hands where you're gonna go around, keeping your legs bent. Once I go around one way, then I'm gonna go around the other way. Three hula hoop. Yep, go one circle all the way around. Yep, good job. Perfect. Now the other direction. Yep. Good work. One more time and go the other way. Shoot, we're gonna get you on the hula hoop contest now. Good job. Now coming back the other way. Good job. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to stabilize. We're gonna go very slow. Try not to let this swivel. You're gonna go down 5, touch your knee, come back up. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. And so staggering that leg out a little bit more, so you have a little bit foundation. So this is just gonna kind of lunge forward as this kneecap touches the ground and then coming back up. 1. Too easy? Okay. Good job. That's it. 3. Been focusing right on that arch, right on that. 3 to 4. Good now. Keeping your eyes looking up. Head stays up. Engage that belly button when you're coming up. 5. Good. You feel how that's on the
Yeah,
ankle.
because I can tell like the bones.
Yep. You're like, perfect. Good. Nice space right in there. Go 1. Good. Good. 2. Good. Okay. So now what you're gonna do, I'm gonna bring this bag, you're gonna hold out. Actually, you're gonna hold my arm, and all I want you to do is lift that leg up, but keeping this isolated, not going far. So if I'm down here, I'm staying right here. My chest is kind of lined up, and I'm keeping my whole body, but you're gonna use my arm as a brace. Yep. So we're gonna go 5. Yep. And you're gonna raise that spar back and come down slow. 1. Yep. And try not to touch. There you go. 2, 3. Feel that on the hamstring. 4. Back of the leg and the quad. 5. Go. Those little tendons, that ankle, kneecap. All that. Feel all of that area. So I figure we're trying to stay off of those arms because you might need them. Who knows? So now what I want you to do is you're gonna come back. You're gonna go to a forward lunge. Allow that heel to come up. So as this comes up, I'm gonna come forward and back. As I go forward, that's gonna come back, and we're gonna step. It's gonna be, yep, allow that heel to come up.
This backward stuff, I was
Yep.
trying to go up backwards upstairs, carrying something over the weekend. Did not do it.
There you go. Good. Yep. Good. There you go. Good.
Mm,
Right, it's a lot harder, especially when the ground's not moving, or when it's sort of good, nice deep. We're getting all that ankle, the small joints working. Two more. Yeah. Yeah. We got a lot of sitting to do, right? No. So now we're gonna get our shoulders, take the head. So what I want you to do is I want you to come through. You're gonna go right over left and really, really get this ballistic movement. Don't hit your head these ones, but come back. 5, going down. You know, I need to stretch. And I'll grab my other ones to show you. Nope, yeah, you're just standing normal. So we'll start right hand over left. Or yeah, there we go. And as you come down, stretching back. 1. There you go. Yep. 2. There you go. 3. Good. 4. 5. Now left hand over right. Or keep on alternating.
I don't know what I was doing.
Good. Yep. Use that more that we don't hit the garage. There you go. Good. Feel that stretch. 2. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna come forward, forward, just right on that side. Yep. We're gonna go in and then come out. So you're gonna point these to my body, then coming out. Like feel that stretch. Pinch that back, rotate those shoulders nice and slow. Job. Yep, keep on running. You're alternating. Good job. You know, we're gonna start juggling in 2 more minutes. No. Good. Feel that stretch.
Yeah. Back of my shoulders.
Okay. Now we're gonna go in. And then we're gonna point out. Want the lighter ones? Those are 2 pounds. This is 1 pound. So as soon as I go in, come out, push up, cross.
This is the silly.
Yeah, right. In.
Traffic controller.
Yeah. Well, if you see these guys, and you better like, oh crap, what is this doing? No, I don't know the motions besides like, oh, this one's going left, this one's going right, that one's
See, you
step.
can get a job up there.
No. Yeah, I used to do that with on FedEx back in the day, on the planes, but then I asked my daughter because she works the
Oh,
airport.
that's right, 'cause she
And
does it all, right?
so, no, those don't mean anything now. I was like, okay, well, they've updated because I guess that was like 30 some odd years ago. That's one perfect. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down, up, come behind, feel that stretch all the way down, and then cross. Yep, excellent. Up, down, feel that in the back. 3 more. Good job. Using that back. Oh, I feel the crunch too. I can relate. I'm like, okay, my shoulders. Okay, now we're gonna go forward and back. And just allow the back more of a stretch forward just to let that arm swing in. On 15 more seconds. Okay, elbows are gonna be pinched in. And we're gonna go rotating that front, yep, keeping that in there, perfect. Good job. One. Seconds and go the other direction. So you know what this means on the airplane, 360, go. No, no.
Right.
Now, other direction. Yep. Keeping those elbows pinched next to your side, letting that rotator cuff and that shoulder work. Good job. Now, at an angle, you can kind of just swing right to back. Yep. Do a little ballistic stretching. Good job. Two. Good.
I guess I'm doing the same thing.
Well, one arm bent, and then there you go. Pretty good. Two. One. Good. How's that feel?
Yeah, that feels good.
So, oops, sorry, anything that you have, even like if your arms are super tight, with all that work, getting, just so you don't have these Indian clubs, but I want you to just go through this motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially, crisscrossing, that way it's in there. Getting the arms to move and to rotate,
Yeah, feels good.
it's a lot better. So now what we're gonna do, is we're gonna go with getting more of a rotator cuff. And the shoulder and the forearm. So I want you to grab it like one hand. And so what I want you to do is just hold this out and going in. Yep, just getting the shoulders perfect. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now going same thing, other direction. So all those little muscles on that shoulder, 3 seconds left. 2, and 1. See?
It's a little bit easier than that.
I was gonna get both of them out there, one on this hand, one on the other.
Yeah,
hand.
thanks.
Yep, good job. That's it.
Practice next time a little bit.
Yeah. Are you feeling okay? A little bit
Yeah.
better? Okay. 5 seconds left.
And I just went and started seeing a naturopath, and she said the same thing. It's like
Yeah.
30 minutes of getting up. So the
Yeah.
same thing, egg, avocado.
Yep, everything. She told me to tell you that too.
Yeah, thanks.
So we're on the same page. She's
I
in my
didn't sign
face.
an hour
No,
off.
no. Yeah, especially with that, because if you haven't eaten, say, 6 o'clock, and then you're going in there 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna grab it on the other side. Yep, and we're gonna go kind of full. Yep,
Nope.
or backwards. Yep.
And I'm still.
Job.
So,
Now the other direction. Yeah. See, I wish they would have had phone when I first learned how to use these.
so,
I have had more beatings from these than.
I'm sure it still hurts even in the phone, too.
Yeah. So, and so when I have client that does Parkinson's, I have him work some of this because of the neurological. I do a lot more neurological workouts.
Maybe that's what's going on with me.
Well, it's something that we don't use, but we need that brain activity in the different, now, other direction.
Going everywhere.
Good. Good job. These are really good, even with the rope, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything that you can go with a small rope, just to get this motion or a towel. Like I had simulated like battle ropes with a towel. Because they're the same. Different. Now we're gonna work your back. So this one right in here, you're gonna hold. I don't think we've ever done this one. Okay. You're gonna set this on your hip. You're gonna, there's this little gauge right in here, and your goal is I want you to hold it for 10 seconds right in here. Boom. So you're just holding it onto that line, and then
So I'm gonna have
yep,
one,
yep, and then you're pull and hold.
this one, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, Jimmy.
2, 3. Good. You feel that here?
I feel it everywhere.
7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So now we have to have the left arm now. And there you go. There's your mark. So you gotta keep that one in there and then go. There you go. One. Good job. Going further. 6. Hold it. You got it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay. So now we're gonna go back and we're gonna pull and we're just gonna hold this arm straight.
Okay.
This one's pulling, but I just want you to hold, not this is gonna hit those traps and those stabilizers. 10 seconds. Yep. Practice your archery. There you go. Hold right there. 10. Good. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. The other side, you got it. And there it is. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Feel how that's kind of getting an isometric. So now what I want you to do is just pulling and keeping your hands not like don't dorsiflex, but just pull right to there and just try to imagine this comes back 10 seconds. Strong wrist, strong wrist. There we go. There we go. 3, breathe. 4, elbows up. 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do abs. So as I'm here, you're going to have this down. And what I want you to do is just have both hands. And I want you to round your back. 1. But don't come all the way up to let that tension. So since I'm coming down, I'm just going to crunch 2. Having my, we're going to go through lower core. Yep. And so as that's down, and then I want you to round your back like you're a cat. So as I round, crunching, squeezing those abs. So round the other way. There you go. Now come up. Up. So round this back. So I'm rounding down just that little bit. There you go. 1. And then come back up. We're going to go 5. There you go. And back down. 2. Good. Go. Down. Good. 3. Rounding that back like a cat. Good. Round. There you go. That's it. Now you're squeezing those abs. 4. 1 more. 5. Good job. I have a lot of unconventional toys that people don't
Right?
They're like, what the heck? Is that okay on your wrist?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do now is on your back, I want you to have one leg out. Be conscious of your back. If this hurts, we're going to stop. So what I want you to do is I want to strengthen it by having one leg goes out. We're gonna come in one. We're gonna go 5 times on one side. Is that okay on your back? Instead of both, yep. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Use this band. I'm gonna have this on my knees. My foot's gonna wrap around. My foot's gonna wrap around. So I have the blade of my foot. This is gonna put, if this puts any pain on your back, we stop. So what I want you to do is pull 1, 2, boom. And what I'll do is we want to do it with the red band as opposed to the blue band. And so we're just gonna go 5. Yep. Good job. See? So threading that needle.
You're just lifting to
Yep,
my,
so, yep, you're gonna touch your knees towards my head, 1, and then touch your heels towards my feet, yep. So keep on those bent, yep, and then come back up, 2. There you go, is that okay on your back?
yes.
3, good. 4, 1 more. 5, perfect. Now feet down, right, relax for a second. We're gonna hold for 10 seconds, okay? Whenever you're ready, your knees are just gonna hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And relax. Come down. So now you're gonna face, yep. You're gonna lay down on your back, and you're basically gonna go from here. It's just a turn. Don't let the band touch, and then go, come back, touch, go back. So we're gonna go.
Keeping my hips on the ground.
No, a little bit, but as soon as the band touches this shoulder, we're gonna stop. So straight arms. And if you want your feet closer, you're gonna work more of the core. Feet wider is gonna be a little bit more balanced. But and yep, so if you grab this, so that way it won't let go. There you go. And then as this, you're gonna touch over here. One, there you go, 1. And as soon as the band touches your shoulder, we come back 2. You feel that pulling on those obliques. 3, 4, we're gonna go 10. There you go, making those little adjustments. 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 2. Good job. Yep. 3. So we're gonna let's stay on our back and we're gonna work our arms. We're gonna hold this in right in the middle with one hand. Feet are gonna be up. And so this is gonna want to pull back. So I want you to imagine going like a chest fly. And so, and if that's too easy, we can scoot back or scoot over. Okay, yep. And so we're just gonna go 10. So now this is gonna work, and you can have your heels down towards your butt with your legs up. So as this pulls back, see how that's working that core? 3, good. 4, good job. 6, Perfect. And I'll do it this time. Feet up. There you go. Good. Is that okay on your back? So I'm trying to get your core working in a lot of different areas, so. This one we're gonna go 3 exercises. We're gonna stay down on the ground. So what I want you to do is, you're gonna kind of form like a banana. But if this hurts your back, bend your legs. So what I want you to do is I want you to rock up. You're gonna go to the side. You're gonna come back to the center, go to the side. And if this touches, then come back up to help out. So we're gonna go in there. So if this is it, we're gonna go 3, boom, 1. We're gonna crunch. Yep. There you go. Go to the side, keeping those legs up and pause for 1 second. Right in there. Core is working. Go to the other side. Good. Coming back. There you go. Good job. 2. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. Last one on both sides. And good job. Okay. Now we're gonna go. We're gonna draw these knees in without lifting your head, no straining. And I want you to draw out in a big circle, go as far and as wide as you can. Big slow circle, keeping those feet up. 5 one way, there you go. Really, really, really stretch. Try to even go down, all there you go. Yep, and then when you're coming back, yes. So that gets that back. Good. This one. Excellent. Now the other direction. Okay, on your back. And we'll just rest that head. Yep. Going down. Perfect. There you go. And those legs tucked in. Tucked. Good. Coming up. Excellent. There you go. You 2 more. Good job, Helen. You got it, girl. Now, what I want you to do is you're gonna lift your chin up. And I'm gonna have my chin facing the ceiling. My arms are gonna go back. 1, 2. Yep. So your arms go up and then reaching back. 1. There you go. 1. Crunch a little higher. There you go. Holding that up. There's 2. Perfect. Just like that. 3. 2 more. 4. 1 more. 5. Good job. Okay. Now heads goes down. Now the dead bug going up. Right arm, left leg. We're gonna go 10. Slow and steady. Anything on your back. Here's 1. Yep. Hold that. There you go. Good job. 2. Back's okay with this? Listen. Good job. Good work.
Yeah.
You feel that on
I
that
do.
core. Good job. So for on this back, we can kind of stretch out, and we're gonna have your hands going like on that cobra stretch. If you want it more, you can come all the way up, but trying to keep the where that back is. And then we do a last little camel stretch, which is you're gonna lift your leg and then your left is full. Yeah. Good job. How do you feel?
So good.
You did it, even
Yeah.
through that non-eating and fueling. But yeah,
Bad, not taking care of myself.
yeah. Well, especially in anything that you're gonna do in exerting, and this goes for any hiking, any activity.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're gonna be in the middle of the hike or whatever
Be unsafe,
activity, and you're
yeah.
gonna be like, oh, I don't feel good. This is not in it, but
No,
it's
breakfast is, it